Theme song.
They're all just trying to go in, and they can't. A nice evening falls on the downright shabby. A stray dog wanders by, and in the back we have a bunch of hogs just wrecking up the place. Get out of here. Although I have realized something. I have realized something that I could do is I could actually use... Where'd they go? I want to try this. I could actually use my... here we go. Okay, they're leaving anyway, but I want to try this. I can use the hand of God. You thought you were going away, but really... You thought you were going away, but actually I'm going to put you in here. Oh, I can't put them in the thing. Oh, we'll put you downstairs. That's awesome. Okay, folks, we're back in Crossroads Inn, and it's enough time we can mess around with pigs later. Because right now, a lot has happened. Obviously, a lot has happened here. No! Don't do a performance right now. Can I stop?
Attention! I require everybody's attention.
Yes, I know you do. Okay. Well, while that's going, I'll just explain what's happening here. That is the Horses and Hooves update, or Wagons, I forget what it's called. It's DLC time, baby, in Crossroads Inn. And it's looking pretty cool. First of all, I took a look at the items, and I'm not seeing much new here that's amazing. However, you keep scrolling down all the way, and look at these new items. A second ago, they had... Weird, the hoof icon disappeared. There used to be a little hoof icon over here that let me know that these items were part of the DLC. So you get a new fence, like this. It's a fence. What more do you want from me, they say. A simple fence, another very, very simple fence, but I might go with the stone fence here. And a geese coop for geese. Look at that. Look how awesome that looks. And a duck coop, I assume, for ducks. And turkeys. And a pigsy, which I believe should be called a pigsty, but they're going to call it a pigsy. A goat house, and a cow shed. So we kind of have to think about what we want to maybe raise. It sounds like they're going to let us raise a bunch of animals here. And to do that, they've given us all this new green space here, these green tiles. But you can't build... You can't build on the green tiles. See, there's not offering me any new. And if I add a room here... oh, hello. Okay, right now it's kind of giving me some... I might have to reload. It's not even letting me build anything right now. There we go. So for some reason I couldn't build a main hall. Okay, there, it's woken up. So it doesn't give you more of those. You can't expand into that area. So if I go to buy, yes, of course I can. So that's what's going on with the new build. That's what's going on with the new DLC. You get a bunch more room for garden, like exterior stuff only. There's another pig. Get out of here. He's sleeping. I guess, is there a way? So is the idea if we had a sty? Like, okay, again, I don't know how to work it, but I think if we expand this out, and I have saved up some doubloons here, if we expand this out, I think maybe we can domesticate those as well, and then start making our own sausages, I assume. Another thing to take a look at, this is a small minor thing, but look at the new shelves. It's the same shelf asset. It's the old shelf. But they just updated the look, and that looks awesome. I just love the update of the shelves. Look at our downstairs area here. Isn't that just great? Isn't that just great? Let's bring up the walls. Here we go. Oh, it's been a while since I've been in Crossroads Inn. Okay, so I mean, look at that. Look at that. That looks so great with all the little wooden slats instead of just big pieces of wood. That's awesome. I love it. I'm ecstatic over here. I just love new items. I love it. Okay, here's the thing, though. I am ready. I did pay money for this, but I am ready for this cow shed here to actually not do anything. I do need to get ready for that reality that maybe the cow shed actually doesn't do anything. We're not sure yet. All right, we've got some trough options. Without a trough, life of a farm animal is tough. With its career of a poet it wishes to go through, none of its lines rhyme, though. I like that. Just making fun of the old OUGH ending. That's pretty clever. It's pretty good. I say we get started. I say we do some exterior stuff, you know? I was going to work on the library. I am looking forward to working on the library still, but right now, I think we need to do some replanning here. I wonder if the fence is forgiving. The fence is pretty forgiving. Let's see just how forgiving it is if I just do this. And so what I was thinking here, hear me out, we have this outdoor dining area off to this side here. And then we have this the gardens in the back. These are the gardens. So now we can actually really get to some growing too. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, so it's not nearly as forgiving as I thought it was going to be. That's okay. We could do something like, yeah, exactly. Exactly, I say to no one because I'm not streaming right now. Man, it has been fun streaming with y'all, by the way. I will say that. I've been having a lot of fun doing some streaming, playing some Space Haven, and now we're getting back into our now we're getting back to our roots. All right, we're getting back into some Crossroads here. I wonder if I could get the Clabatter folks to do an interview with me. I think maybe I'm a little harsh on the bugs, just because they drive me crazy. Is there a smaller fence? A smaller stone fence. We could do this fence. I guess that looks okay. Let's see. Let's take a look at what that looks like. So if it's like just sort of, maybe. Nah. Let's just do the stone fence as it is and have it sort of in the wall a little bit. Or no, wait, we could do this on an angle. Of course, I always forget about how math is. There we are. So we could do this on a bit of an angle, shove that guy in there, and then pretty it up with a, come on. Let me. I mean, again, like, that's probably why Clabatter wouldn't ever interview with me. They would probably never do an interview with me because they know I'm going to be like, come on. Why did I said this? I think I just have patience issues. I think I have patience issues when it comes down to if I can, like, why can I place things sometimes like that? Like, why does the footprint always move on me? I just want steady rules, so it's like, no, I definitely can't go over there, or I love that I can build off the grid, but it's like, okay, but not if I see, like, why can't that one line up? You know? Why must it hurt my feelings all the time? Yeah, there we go. Okay, we'll have it on just tapping the Q key. Hold E. There we go. That was a good tap. Good tap. Okay, now we can come in a bit. There, so it doesn't, you know what? I don't mind it. I don't mind it if it's going to look a little bit like, you know, crinkly like that. Is that a right word? Crinkly. Because here's the thing. It's medieval times. They didn't build it perfectly. And I know I have somebody commenting in my comments that they actually, you know, could have built things very precisely. And I believe what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, you know, top engineers did. Not the ones building this tavern. Not the ones building the downright shabby. Do you think they had money for top engineers to build this tavern? Come on. As if. All right, so this is going to be our new farmland all back here. We're going to get some cows going. We're going to see if that works. And we're going to we can farm all this, and then we can move all this stuff out to here. I think to do that, though, I kind of want to shrink this room down a bit. We'll sell these. I mean, this room was always kind of maybe like a bit of an afterthought anyway. Now, can I sell... Oh, I know what I am going to need to do. Crap. I'm going to need to sell this just so I can... Okay, that's annoying. So what is this? This is an empty room. Okay, remove the empty room. Bang, bang, bang. And down here, remove, bang, bang, bang. Oops. At least they're letting me. That's kind of cool. All right, great. And then what is this room here? This is a empty room as well. So then now I should be able to take this. Oh, no. Do I have to go back? Have I ruined something? Oh, it's because there's stuff in the way. That's why. All right. Things went well. We were able to sell that. I had to put a door back here so that people could get in and out. which is a shame, but, you know, it is what it is. So now we're going to put a door back here, and I'm not sure what this room will become. I don't really, you know, care so much about this room anymore. Because we don't need it. We have a lot of other options for people who are wanting to stay. Let's bring this hallway forward now as well. There we go. There, see? As good as new. You'll never even notice that the hallway that leads to your bedroom disappeared from existence for a second there. Oh, there's going to be a chandelier. There we are. There we are. That looks good. And a chandelier down here. There we go. There. Now we can get a door out into this space here. Do I want it to be kind of an exterior? Sort of like that. Yeah. Yeah. There. So this is going to be our... this is going to be our outdoor garden area. So I'm going to finish roughing in all of these walls, and we're going to move our garden area back out here, and then we'll start designing it. All right, so we've moved things to the side of the building here. I was just slowly also repositioning these outhouses I thought we could put out here instead of in the back area, but I was waiting for people to stop using them. As usual, people in the games that I play love to poop. They love good dumps. Let's put it here. It looks a little bit... Yeah, it's okay. It's kind of like the concert vibe. Like, this is where you all go. I also want to deal with this situation here. We got a little dog up here, so I'm just going to grab that. Use the hand to grab the dog. Get off. No, don't go on the fence. There. Okay, we fixed that. So then that area is looking nice, and then take a look at what we've got for today. Look at how much space there is for probably crop growing. I do wish we could get these icons out off the top of their head, aside from just doing this. Because you know what? I also noticed that the game runs a lot smoother when they don't have all those icons on top of their heads. I'm wondering what that's all about. I do wish I could turn those off. I know that you can go into here, so we'll do this. You go into your settings. You can actually turn your text bubble size down. You can also turn your icon size all the way down. And you can see the differences. Let's actually go. Let's see what that looks like. Literally unplayable. Just unplayable. All right. So let's go back and fix that option. Icon size. Let's go down to super tiny. I wish we could just turn those off, to be honest with you, because I don't need to know where things are at in the growing thing. Like, okay, here's what I want it to be: a mod. So if you hit the tab button or something, instead of going to this overhead view, there could be a button where you just bring up all of these icons. Because I know you can turn them off really easy, but I don't want to turn off the rest of the HUD. Oh, also to update you with this new DLC. Take a look at this. We got some... Okay, let's pet that. We got this guy on a horse. We've got this person on a horse. This person would not be allowed in the tavern, of course, because of that hat. But this person is, of course, allowed in the tavern because he looks extremely... Whoa, too close. Extremely cool. Very, very cool. So he would be allowed. And there's also, apparently, carriages. Here's one. Here's one now. But I haven't seen a carriage yet. So I'm really looking forward to seeing a carriage pull up. I've also created this little outcropping here. I'm going to show you why when the need arises. But I had a theory that I wanted to try out because of this little god hand. Hopefully, I've made a little like petting zoo here. We'll see. Okay, let's get started. I think this whole area should just be gardening. Straight up, right off the bat, this whole area should be gardening. We should have an area with a whole bunch of beehives. Actually, maybe it should be along the back here, like so. And like this. And then we could have another row in front of them or something. We need more beehives. I'm trying to keep up here with, production? A wax production, okay? So if we do something like this, we could have another row. What does it look like if we have a row like this? This is like just Beehive Alley or something. I don't know. That could be fun. It's a little Beehive Alley. What do you want from me? And then we have a natural sort of trellis fence, maybe? That could be fun. Maybe something like this. right? And then you have a trellis area along here. And, like, again, you know, when that grows in, that is just going to look just beautiful. Come on. That's going to look real beautiful. And then we move our gardening down here, of course, although I do like the trellis along the back wall, so maybe let's set that up first. I don't even know what I'm going to garden in all this. I do know that I think we should get some more dishes. In fact, what if we do that now, just so that we can get into more daylight? Because right now it's a little dim, and it's okay, but I'd like to garden and set up my backyard in the light of the Lord. Let's take a look. What are we dealing with? First, let's get the camera off the beehive. There we go. All right, what are we dealing with here? Out here in the wide world, we have any new items? That's a nice looking whatever that is. Oh, it's a wooden pillar. Sure, get it. We also have some trellises. Some of the, it's all kind of regenerating the same stuff at this point. But every so often, oops, Silvano. Every so often, I do get that like new sort of tool bench or whatever it is that I'm after, and so I just need to be keeping an eye on that. What is this? Smokehouse. Okay, we'll get a smokehouse. We do need a smokehouse, I think. Okay, so nothing really to speak of. Oh, onions. We can make that. Wine. I think we could get a brewery going now that we have all this size. And cheese. Cheese is okay. It's a kind of an expensive thing to go find. What else can we start making people here? Chicken soup. We could do all that eventually. Okay, let's go get that recipe. Let's go get the... Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, I don't think the intention of this game ever is to be able to be self-sustaining. Like, you could make every ingredient in your house, in your tavern. Because, I don't know, I don't think that's, like, the plan of the game. I think the plan of the game is, like, design a tavern and manage your economy. Manage your purchase orders right. Otherwise, you'll be out of money. Cup of liqueur. I mean, we might as well... Oops. Send somebody to get that cup of liqueur. Boris, don't taste test it, I guess, but don't get smashed. All right, and I don't know. I'm not seeing anything that's jumping out like, oh, I really want to make that. Both in real life, maybe one day again, and okay, there we go. Like that's getting a bit better. Manuel, go get that. Thank you. All right. So this is coming along here. It's not daytime just yet. Let's speed up time. Let's pay to learn that recipe. Thank you. Chicken soup. So, what are we dealing with chicken soup? I assume I need chickens. And black tears or spice. And then carrots and eggs, which I can have. I can eventually start farming those, so that's good. Mug of cider. I could probably start running mug of cider and garlic milk. Let's toss garlic bread on the menu. Let's keep looking here. What else do we have? Porridge is on the menu already. Onion pie. Oh, no, it's not on the menu. Couldn't we do porridge? Beans. And what? Come on, porridge is great. Onion pie. We could almost do onion pie, except we do need black tears. That's quite a lot. Alcoholic drink with a tiny addicting quality. So we're missing everything. Okay, we'll work on that. Oh, yes, let's pay to learn that recipe. There we are. The daytime is here. Okay. I think that's good. I think it's good to get... Now we can get back into it. What were we doing? Trellisai first. So let's line up all these trellisai. And I think maybe we could have the trellis sort of formation in between the other plots of farming, too. That could be fun. Okay, so let's put this here, put this over here, and try not to remember, or try to remember, rather, not to have your fat fingers press the control button and rotate the camera at the same time. Don't know why, but that causes problems. It just trust me, it's gonna cause problems. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Sorry. It's a weird one today, isn't it? I think I've been saying that a lot, though. I think that's just... I just have to... You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, it says it's a weird one today, every episode. At some point, I'm going to have to reconcile with the fact that that's just me. This is just what I am, and this is what I offer. Just some real weird action here. If we put another trellis, or we could, I'm trying to kind of like box this area off a little bit. I think that looks fine. And then let's have a little trellis, a little dip there, so there's a little room. Get these trellises nice and close together. Trelli? Tree-lie. Trellises. All right, I don't even know what we're going to garden here, you know? Then we'll put the compost over here. Maybe a couple of those. That's not how you spell compost. There we are. Let's get one of those. Actually, let's put them here. And we could probably turn that a little bit. There we go. Then we can get another beehive. Let's change it up a bit. Let's get one of these beehives. A super fancy fast beehive that just looks so silly. And maybe a water barrel over in the corner. Just some like various, pots and pans and things, Too many, too close. Okay, I think it's in decorative. Scroll down a bit and we'll find, where's that like tan looking pot? You know what I mean? That's the one I want. Where is it? Is it not decorative? Does it not count as a decorative item? All right, we're going to go to all, and we'll find it just the hard way. Just scrolling away. That's the one I'm talking about. These ones, these jugs. Okay, try to remember solid content / and we'll never know my name. Try to remember that it's called a jug. All right, and let's get an alembic out there. I don't know. It's like just some storage stuff. We could probably get some sacks, actually. You've always got time for sacks. Even if you're just quickie, even if you're just placing it really quickly. Okay, let's pull this over a little bit. Pull that a little more like so. That's nicer. There we go. It's a little more compressed. And I think, though, that'll allow more room in between there. Okay, that's looking great. That's looking great. Now, for some more garden patches. Why, you ask? Well, why not, I say to you. Hard to place. And there we go. So there's another 3 there, and I'm thinking it's just barking for it. It's just asking for it, Right here. It's creating kind of a silly looking path. Let's get these trellises in. So move that. Okay, let's do this. Get out of here. We'll just do that last. Whoops. Classic solid content. Little too much on the content side, not focusing on the solid. All right, and there we are. And we're good. What? How did that cost me all my gold? I wasn't even paying attention. I did not know that I had run out of gold. Ugh, great. Okay. All right. Well, while that's playing and we're having a real blast doing that, let's go grab ourselves another loan. Oh, and by the way, I did find this. National Bank of Sambria. If you're wondering if the loans cause any problems, don't worry. I forgot I had $1,100 of debt over here. I'm currently minus 263 days. I like to think that the bankers in Sambria are just like, hey, if you don't mind, if you wouldn't mind, could we just get that money back, please? Boom. 12,000 doubloons. Don't worry. I know I will make it back. Okay, let's get back to gardening here. Enough of that. Okay. I think I want to place, some things. A little William Nilliams. Now, that's kind of okay. It doesn't quite look like it's going to work out like the way I wanted it to, but it's a nice look. That's what's important. And I think we should also fence it off. I do like that fence idea. If I do say so about my own designs. Get that on the thing. Okay, yep. And put it a little closer and get them close together. And maybe, hear me out, we grab a lamppost right in between. Look at that. Look at that little garden situation. All right, and then we're going to sell these off because we don't really need them right now. Same thing here. Garden, fencing. Oh, you can't control. Okay, here we go. There we are. And, of course, we're going to have some barrels here. Oh, yeah. This is the only channel on the internet where you're going to hear, oh, yeah. And then you're going to be like, what? What is this video? And then you're going to click it because you're like, you're a little curious. Come on, be honest. And then you find out that noise is being made about placing a fence nicely. What are you going to do, you know? All right, here we go. We've got that. Let's put some more, some sacks and some more crates and some barrels. Just kind of make it look like a nice agricultural. I mean, I think there's some more. Let's take a look at our outside decorations. What is that? The chopping stump. Oh, the chopping stump has been redesigned. Cool. That looks really nice. Oh, the woodshed. I didn't even notice that. Look at that woodshed. That looks awesome. And it's held up on some like cinder block kind of things. Wow. I do love it when they go and they redesign some of the assets and stuff. It does give you a sense that they kind of are. It's not. I'm not saying that they're treating it like an early access, but it definitely has a vibe of like that they're, you know, they're still working on things and they're still making improvements. And I think the debate is open. I think the debate is open whether or not that's a good thing. I'm actually going to err on the side of that it is a good thing, because I do. It's just like, hey, we need money. Otherwise, we can't keep making the game. But we do like making the game. We're not fooling around. We actually do want to keep working on this game. We just need some cash flow. So it's like, okay, we'll buy the game. We'll trust you. And a lot of the time, I think, we end up finding that we shouldn't have been as trustworthy. Because, like, you'll buy a game, and it'll be like, yeah, I'm planning this. This is the roadmap. So you're like, okay, based on that, I'm going to buy this game. And then you just, like, stop hearing from the devs because they move on in life, or, you know, obviously maybe something bad happened. They ran out of money or whatever. But it's like, come on. So I guess all that to say, big shout out to the folks at Klebatter, because they are at least staying on top of it. They are putting out new content all the time for this game. So it's like, oh, you can clearly tell that they like the game. They like working on it. They aren't just making something for the sake of making it. And I know that sounds silly, but I don't know. I kind of feel like that happens. I feel like unless you're really passionate about making games, you're sort of just passionate about making lots of money. And it's okay to want to make money. Okay? I'm not saying that's not okay. I'm just saying, like the game if you're going to make a game. Like it enough that you're going to keep working on it, and they are. So that's pretty cool. I would love to interview them. I'd love to interview them, but I think I've been too hard on them or something, and they probably wouldn't want to. But I would like to interview them and just ask about, like, oh, wait, I want that cart. That's awesome. Ask about, like, what this whole experience was like, getting this thing up and running. And what are the challenges? Why are some bugs coming back? That must be for a reason. I know they're not doing it on purpose. So it's like, there must be knock-on effects of trying to make something where you can go up and down 3 different floors. Let's put this over here. And let's put this over here. I think they're even doing things that, again, Sims 4, same kind of bugs. Only it's like a $50 million game or something. So it's like, I bet they're doing things. I can't think of any off the top of my head. I haven't played Sims 4 very much, but I bet they're doing things that are like even harder, that like aren't even present in Sims 4. I bet. I just bet. I don't know. Does that look good? A little stack of hay. It's fine for now. Anyway, this gardening area is looking absolutely delightful. So I definitely want to get that. Like, what are we gonna plant there? Let's plant some garlic here. And, let's fertilize it. Okay, fertilize it all. Okay, fertilize. I will say this. I am concerned about the frame rate on the game right now because it feels kind of like I've been placing a lot of things. And I'm wondering if that's causing a problem. So this is all going to be beans back here. I think we can use these beans. I think we can come up with a thing for them. Turn on automatic planting. And I think that's going to look really good backed off with the beehives here. And these beehives should be making wax. And let's get a little honey, why not? Right here, and wax. All right, there we go. Okay, now let's make sure this gets watered. And I think we need to... yeah, there it is. Because these ones are... What is this now? This is going to be something. Is it not... Did I not order a planting? I believe I did. Okay, let's plant some cereal here. And turn on automatic production. There we go. So we'll get this whole area growing, and then we'll decide what else we want in that area. But that farm area is looking gorgeous. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. Let's move this over here. And our chopping block to like there. That looks kind of nice. Oh, maybe we can back some crates in there. Yeah. Oh, I think we have this set up to hold candles, though. So let's put that there like that so it's accessible. And let's move this pallet out of the way. Now, this we could tuck in under the hutch. I don't know if that's like what you would do with a, you know, because it's kind of goes up into there. That looks kind of cool. Like maybe one could imagine there's like a pipe going through a chimney or something. I guess. I don't know. Anyway, we're doing it. And maybe some fencing right here, just to kind of separate it a little bit and be kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, don't go here. That you'll get burned or whatever. All right. And similarly right here. Maybe let's bring it close. And put in like a water barrel right along there. And we'll decorate that a bit more. But really, I'm excited to get into some of this farm stuff. So let's, like, I don't even know how it works. I don't know how this is going to work. I do know that I like that cow shed. So we might as well put that in here. See if I can just get it right in there in that corner. Oh, 1,500 doubloons for that thing. Oh, it comes with a cow. It comes with a little cow in there. And then sheep. Oh, that thing's big, though, hey? We could have some sheep just, like, out and about. Perhaps. We could have some sheep in here. I don't know. That area's small. I like this cow shed, and I think we definitely need a trough. This is too fancy. I know we want the bonus, the fanciness bonus, but, like, it just doesn't look good enough. So let's have this cow trough situation like that or something. Just outside. We gotta have a couple of them. Sort of like, yeah, bridging it. And then let's get some of this. Let's try some of this fence. Just to give a little bit of separation. So the cows have sort of a half pasture thing. Not even a pasture, really, but we can just use this to kind of create a little space behind them. Okay, get out of the way. Come on. Place. Okay. All right, good. And then, you know what we should do? This is the perfect, I mean, I don't know how to type it because it doesn't seem to show up when I try to type it, but we're just going to scroll and find the hay bales. Bale of hay. Oh, because it's bale of hay. All right, fine. So we'll just put this on here, on this side of this, and then we'll get like a water barrel right here. Oh my goodness, would you just look at that? A little cow thing. So I think that means we're going to get milk, I would assume. A cartwheel, of course. Got to have that on here. And then this area, let's keep that. That's got our little dog. He's our dog. We like the dogs. And man, a turkey coop could be good. I think this is a perfect spot for our chicken coops. Could go back. Oh, you can't rotate the camera. Yeah, we could put shove a chicken coop in right here. Okay, that's looking adorable. All right, we've got ourselves a very nice looking situation here, and a duck coop could be just the thing we need to top this off. Oh, it's not going to let us place it, is it? Wait, what's going on? How much room does it need? Oh, I see, because the person comes up behind it? Weird. Okay, I don't know what that... it allows for keeping ducks. Allows for keeping turkeys. Allows for keeping geese. Okay, so we got these options. Whoa, look at this thing. Wow. Okay, let's have that. Yes, look, we have little gooses. I love it. Or whatever we just placed. What was that? Yeah, a goose. Yeah, we have gooses. Okay, great. Oh, geese, I guess. Fine. The duck coop is just too big. There's too much going on this thing. I do not know how that works. We do need more chicken coops. Is that not how you... Oh, it's just called a coop. They're going to have to update that asset, I bet. Because now it's just called a coop, whereas everything else is... Okay, anyway. Now there's chicken spawning. Okay, delete these two because they didn't have spawning chickens. But these ones do. Yes. There's chickens spawning everywhere. Oh my goodness, this is the best day ever. Well, all right, let's get a real nice well in there. They deserve it for being who they are, chickens. So we're gonna have some chickens. We got cows and a couple of geese. I don't know what kind of recipes that's gonna, provide for, but I can't wait to cook and eat them. All right, so we got the horse collar up on there. Maybe we should put a little fence along here. Does that look cool? I think it does. We put a little fence there, and then let's get some netting. Is that not netting? What is it called? Oh, we're in outdoor stuff, that's why. So we'll go netting. There it is. Let's put that on the wall here. Really just get it in there. Okay, see, now, I mean, come on. You know what I mean? Bale of hay. There they are. I feel like the chicken coop, they're going to like some of that. Hey there. Hey there. Oh, hi there, sir. Okay, this is great. And then maybe some crates in the corner here. Sorry, chickens, you're going to have to, move out of that area, but that's okay. I think you're just like an animation or something. I don't know how much, you know what I mean? I don't know how much room you actually take up with your existence. You know what, though? Hopefully it's a bit. I'd love to have this back here if I could. What do we think? Big stack of barrels. It's only okay. Let's get a little barrel in there, though. You got to have barrels. And another water barrel. Okay, let's take a look at what we're dealing with. Oh, my goodness. So, we need a lot of cereal. And then we can craft beef, and we can craft milk. We can craft... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Where are they going? Where's he go? Where are you going? What is this cow doing? Where does this cow think it's going? It's just... Is it leaving town? It's going upstairs. Ooh, what is this cow doing? It's going upstairs. How am I supposed to milk it? Okay, there's got to be a permissions thing or something. There's got to be something I'm not doing. The other cow's going upstairs. All right, so the cows apparently go upstairs. Everything else is... I don't know, doing okay. Okay, the cows are coming back. Maybe they just wanted to explore upstairs. I think the other thing I could consider doing here, let's see if we can't coop them up a little bit, quite literally. So I'm going to move the dog's stuff over. All right, I'm going to move this over, and I'm going to create a bit of a light fencing with this new fence material. That one I don't like. This one is, I kind of like it. All right, now if I make this entrance not too wide to our farm... can I? Is that even possible? Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's go with another fence type. Yeah. So something like this. 1, 2, yep. 3, and then 4. Let's see. Let's see if hopefully... Well, no. I mean, come on. A cow could get through that, no problem. Oh, but what if we do one of these? It's like a, what do you call it? Yeah. I mean, you guys might not know what I'm talking about right now, but I do. It's like a cow fence. It's like a cow trap entrance. Okay? Something like... Oh, actually, we could also do that. So it's a bit of a more... Instead of a cow trap, it's more of like a little... It's designed kind of like a wasp trap a little bit. All right. Let's see what that feels like. Let's see if that keeps the cows... keeps the cows in, but also lets our people get in there. Let's see. Here we go. Nope, he doesn't care. Let's slow things down a little bit. Okay, actually, I don't think I am. Things aren't going that slow. The computer it's straining a little bit, though. I will be honest. You can tell. Let's plant cereal here, and let's keep on automatic planting. Good. And let's plant another row of cereal. I think that's going to be probably a major concern in my life now. And let's turn on automatic planting. And make sure they're getting fertilized and watered. Oh, no, that's good. Okay. Now, what can I plant on these trellises? I can plant some more pipe herbs and hops. Could be good. Let's plant hops here. And let's see. I think I have an unlock. Or if not, I already have the There we go. Hops. I believe I already have a brewery. Turn on automatic planting. There we go. Okay, so we have our whole wax production facility over there. We could get a brewery potentially. Let's see if I have it. Brewery. There we go. And okay, so I guess I'm into it now. Is that what I'm trying to say? Where can we put this? Why can't we place it anywhere? Why am I getting red, footprint everywhere? Don't know. See, now that looks good. I think we can get people in and out. And the cows are both standing in there waiting for food. Just to stabilize our population of cows, we better get some cereal in here. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and some more candles. And let's get it expressed. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we get it. Okay, I think I have too many bards. Let's be honest, I have too many bards. I need to lower the rate at which they play music. Oh my goodness, I love this new DLC though. Look at this business. We've got a cow shed. We've got some gooses, with which we can craft poultry and eggs. Let's craft poultry there. Let's craft eggs here, and poultry there. Oh, just amazing. Now, I think here we should craft milk. Don't do it, don't do it. Don't do it. Ah, darn, okay. Hang on. Let me try to grab them. Medieval tavern simulator, sure, but now it's kind of like a medieval farm simulator a little bit. Okay, do you think a human could still get through there? Okay. So, okay, let's speed up time here and see if we can get any humans to come through there. Okay, so far the cows can still make it. Yeah, they can still make it just fine. Okay, so this whole idea is not working. I love that the cows are just like, I think I'll just go upstairs. What's happening? Here, let's do a little something like this, just to give it a bit of a fence entrance kind of concept. And this will allow us to fill this area in as well with some crates. Make it look all nice and hubbubby. And jugs is what they're called. So get some big jugs in here. Right here and here. Phrasing, sorry. Okay, there we go. There we go. I wish I could. I don't think I can, like, tell the cows not to come back here, but nothing I can do about that. Can we not? Okay, let's take a look. Maybe there's new permissions here. Lock. Unlock. Nope, just lock or unlock. That's it. Maybe this thing. About. Things here. Okay. Medium priority for cleaning. I can't say animals aren't allowed back here. So I guess the cows are just going to roam everywhere. Is that a medieval thing? Is that how it would be in the medieval times? I don't know. I don't know if I buy that. At any rate, we have a bit of room left here. Oh yeah, I wanted to get my brewery up and running. Maybe I couldn't place it because of that. No, it's the red. Yeah, why is it? I can't place anything right there. Let me guess, because of that. Maybe. It's maybe because of the stuff below it. We don't know for sure. I could place this. I could use that fence thing to create a brewery station, like right here. Like right there. There. I mean, it looks okay. It's a little bit, like, in the way. But I guess if that's what it takes, let's brew some lager. And let's put hops on the list of things that we watch. I don't think we have any hops yet. Why do we have so many beans? Yo, we gotta, like, sell some beans. Can we just put beans on the menu? Just, like, beans, comma, as is. Just beans. Where was that bean dish? Oh, yeah, it is on the menu. Okay, porridge, which needs beans and cereal and water. Let's make it nice and cheap, yeah. Actually, let's make it super smiley. Yeah, 44 doubloons. We have beans aplenty. And I think that also means that for now, this should all be cereal. Okay, we'll fertilize it. Oh, there's so many. Look how many little icons there are. And water it. All this looks really bad. We got to water this. Somebody come and water all this, please. And what was I planting? Cereal, planting, cereal. And planting. There we go. All right. We got some hops on the way, at which point we will be able to brew some lager, and then we can brew some other things as well once we unlock those recipes, which I think I thought I unlocked cider. Bread is holding steady. Flour is holding steady. Our cereal has to get higher before I start this quern up again. I don't want to get the quern out of control here. Now, the beans, the other thing we might have to start doing is, like, controlling the bean population. We don't need as many beans as we have. There we go. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I haven't seen a carriage yet, but, like, look at this. Here, I'm going to go up to another floor there. I mean, look at that. Yes. This was the DLC for me. They knew exactly what I would want. This DLC. Look at this farming going on. I can't believe I have gooses. That's looking real good. Okay. Another evening sets on the... Oh, for heaven's sake. How many soldiers are you sending to me this time? I've noticed also that there's no way to kind of, like, trick them. I'd love to, like, pay them or something or do something to them, but they just kind of run around, and no matter how far... So, like, for example, in the basement, I have all my illegals hidden all the way in here. Oh, great. And we're getting stolen from. Kick this guy out. No matter what I do, at some point, all the guards are going to run downstairs. Here they come. They run downstairs, they look around for a bit, and some of them will run all the way. Maybe because they've detected it or something, but they'll run all the way in here. It's like they know exactly where to go. Somebody tipped them off. And then they'll take all... Here they are looking, and they've all found shelf loads of my illegal drugs. So I don't know how it is I would stop them. Do I make this a secret room? Do I make secret rooms? I've created enough of a roundabout that I thought that they wouldn't get there. And nobody's using this room still, but it is probably one of my favorite rooms that I've designed in a while. Although that might change now that I've got, like, look at this! Look at the coops! Look at all the chickens! I might get rid of the cow shed, to be honest. I might get rid of the cow shed because the cows are kind of out of control. I mean, come on. A cow going upstairs? Now I've seen everything. Yeah, but I like that entrance there. That looks great. Oh my goodness. I do enjoy this new DLC. I'd like to see a carriage, though. Oh, this is great. Sort of. What's their plan? What are these? See, this is what I'm talking about, okay? Crossroads Inn. Absolutely wonderful game. Probably going to play this game for the rest of my days. But then you see stuff like this. Are all these horses trying to get in the door? What's their plan right now? Do they need a trough? Honestly, what we really need to do is design... Oh, and here's my cow going upstairs. Like, Crossroads Inn is becoming chaos. If you get all the Crossroads Inn DLC, you're just... It's going to be chaos. Try to move some of these horses out of the way. They're all just trying to go in. And they can't. I mean, what am I supposed to do? They're all trying to go in. And they can't get... Is there a hitching post? Do I need a hitching post so these guys get... I just got to keep away from the door. Stay out of there. Please. Leave my tavern alone. It doesn't fit horses inside of it. There's no room in that doorway. Ugh. Why do they keep trying? Surely they would give up at some point. Is this cutting into my bottom line? Is this why, like, customers can't get in the door now because they arrive on horses, and so now I can't help them? Maybe they're trying to get to the outdoor stuff. Maybe they're trying to get out here. I could actually open it up, I guess. What if we do that? Let's try this. Let's go here, and let's pull this fencing back a little bit so it's more like on a weird angle. Just a test for now. All right, so here's the outdoors place. Oh, this is people like it here, except for this person, of course, who needs to get kicked out and will. Let's get a couple of torches up here. Because now we're looking at the outside, the side door of the tavern. There we are. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Maybe, do you guys want to go there? Can you please? Nope, so they aren't trying to get out here. They're trying to get in there to drink. Okay, what happens if I actually put them in the... Where were they trying to go? Where are they trying to go? Just trying to go downstairs. Okay, that's it. No, not you. You out. I am not helping them get... Oh, for heaven's sake. I can't wait for like 6 months from now when they're like releasing their update that fixes this bug. Actually, speaking of which, I haven't checked my stairs in a while. There we are. There we are. Fix that person out from under the stairs. Anybody on their stairs? Nope. Under these stairs? Nope. We're good. Okay. Well, folks, I hope you had a great time watching Crossroads Inn, checking out the new DLC. I certainly did. We have a bit of a loan to pay off now, but I think it was absolutely worth it, as now we're going to start getting some milk in here, and we got our poultry and our egg source. This is looking truly amazing. Let's watch eggs. We have a lot of eggs, actually. I don't even need that many eggs, and we have poultry now, so we need a poultry dish. We have some venison, and do we have any milk yet? Ale. I'm not sure where the milk is. I don't know if they've started producing milk yet or not. I don't think that's a very useful... Okay, this is just ridiculous. This was the other thing I was going to try. So when animals attack, I have this little fenced-off area. My thinking was, let me try it with one of these fools. Okay, I'm not trying to lock doors, just... I'm not trying to lock the door. I'm trying to grab one of these people. Yeah, okay. Right in here. See what I mean? So when I get attacked by a dare, I can just put the giant bear thing in. There we are. Yeah. There we are. Huh. And let me just... Okay, I'm not trying... I swear on my life, if you don't let me grab this horse, I will freak out. There we go. So, this area now is what we would call in Crossroads Inn a bit of just a bug fixer. So we've got a little petting zoo here where we can put all our horses that can't seem to get inside the tavern because they're horses. I mean, our cows don't have problems getting in and out of doors. I'm pretty sure I'm playing a comedy game at this point. This is one of my favorite games, and it's for that reason alone. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Crossroads Inn as much as I enjoyed making it. We've got our brilliant farming and beehive area. We got a lot of new stuff with that DLC, so I am very happy for the purchase. And I will see you all in the next episode of Crossroads Inn.